Hey everyone, Mario here, and welcome on back to another Minecraft house tutorial. So today we have a pretty unique looking medieval house. It features a Tudor style main body with an almost wizard-like tower incorporated into the side. The house utilizes polished andesite and cobble to create a foundation, with stripped spruce and bone block as a second floor to contrast. Additionally, there's a balcony out back which serves as a nice outdoor area with a wooden overhang to sort of break up the repeating stone brick roof pattern. The build contains plenty of details to create contrast and depth, such as the dark oak trims on the main house and the stone brick trims on the tower, as well as the bountiful trapdoors and buttons incorporated in the walls. To tie things together, we have some overgrown leaves scattered all over the roofs and the base of the house to create that nice green pop, as well as some flowers in flower beds to do the same effect. Alrighty guys, so let's get right into it here. I'm going to show you guys the blocks we're going to need in this double chest. We do have quite a big block palette for today. We have lots of detail blocks, as you can see. So starting with the main body of the house, the second floor is made up of stripped spruce and bone block contrasting to create a striped pattern. For the main foundation, we have polished andesite creating some pillars, and then cobblestone behind that indented. We have some stone brick for some details on the tower, dark oak for our trim, similar to our last build. We also have spruce to create some detail as well. Stone bricks also used in the roof, I forgot to mention. Detail blocks all around here. We even got iron bars, but pretty much the same as last time. We have some barrels, campfires, lanterns, just a little bit of wool for your flag, some podzol. You can really just use regular dirt though. Your doors, your buttons, both kinds of buttons here, stone and spruce, and you know, sort of flora of your choice, any kind of flowers here, flower pots, and some leaves of your choice as well. Forgot to mention we have some brick for your fireplace, again very similar to that one. This time we have the red brick fireplace and the stone brick roof instead of the vice versa. But yeah guys, this is your general layout for the house. As you can see, it's laid out using polished andesite rather than logs, just because it's a bit of a different style build. I haven't done much like this with a completely stone foundation, so I think this is a good change up. And for the tower here, the reason I'm not doing the entire tower is just because the inside isn't really going to be seen, so this is just what you need to build. This is the minimum you need to have that tower look solely on the outside. So with your floor plan squared away, let's hop straight into it. So first things first guys, we're going to start with our polished andesite, building up 3 blocks with all of these pillars. Have something like this. Lastly, to finish the foundation, you're gonna fill it in with cobblestone indented 1. So you're gonna go behind the pillars like so and just run cobblestone all the way along like so up till the very top of the pillars. You're gonna leave a space here for a door. And when you finish, you should get something that looks like this. We can just start by putting our door in place here, like so. And you know, I always like to do the stair trick, and I forgot to tell you guys to get stairs, but do something like that. Now to build up our second floor, we're going to be using our Tudor style bone block and stripped log contrast. So using your polished stairs, you're going to go upside down and go out one from these pillars like so. You're going to build up 1 layer of stripped logs. So On these upside down stairs, you should have logs facing outwards like this. I know some people don't necessarily like this texture, so if you don't, you can just make it face up. But I personally like a little bit of contrast, so you can have the logs sticking out like that. Do the same with all of these. So at the pillar blocks, you're gonna go out with your upside down stairs and then have outwards facing logs like that. And then pretty much connect these up with strip logs running horizontally like so. And you want to do it one more here and leave this one blank. So you should have something that looks like this. From here on, you're going to build up 3 on all of these corners. So wherever you have the outward facing log, you're going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then once you have this outline, you're gonna alternate strip log, bone block, strip log. So you have a bone block here, a strip log here, a bone block here, and you keep repeating that. So you should have something that looks like this. Should be fully alternating. Besides the corners, you'll have a double log, which ends up looking fine in my opinion. Now to finish up the second floor, we're gonna work on this balcony portion. On these pillar blocks, once again, you're gonna build up 2 with the strip logs like so. And here you're gonna be building up 2 on this sort of hidden pillar like so. And then you're gonna do the same, but on this upside down stair instead, so it lines up. Next, in between all these, you're just gonna have front facing andesite stairs like so. Going with something like that. And then you're gonna connect these up with some dark oak fence gates. Now the reason we use gates instead of fences is just so that it's a little bit elevated. It doesn't actually touch the stairs. And I think that adds a nice change. Like so. Now get out your spruce planks and you're gonna just fill in the flooring here. Fill in your floor 1 more block like so. And then to finish up the walls, we're going to do the same Tudor pattern, just alternating bone block, strip log, bone block. And you should get something that looks like that. Now, as the roof of the main building sort of relies on the tower being there, since it just runs into the tower, we're gonna completely do this tower, details and all, roof and all, before we finish up the house. So get ready for a blast of detail, guys. Now, starting off here, you're gonna want to get your polished andesite stairs, make them upside down facing outwards like this, and then have a polished slab in the middle connecting them. Of course, I don't have any polished slabs. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, so you want to have polished slabs like this. And then on this little chunk of wall, you're going to have a stair facing outwards as well. Repeat it on this side. In the corners, you'll have a slab like that. Have stairs facing outwards. And then a slab like that. Next, you're going to have stone bricks on top of all these upside down stairs. We're going to skip this corner since we'll have trapdoors there eventually. Simply have a iron bar connecting them like so. Just for these 2 sides. And then you'll finish it by topping it off with 2 andesite stairs like that. And for these corners, we're gonna do a stone brick wall and call it at that. Starting at these stairs, you're gonna put a trapdoor on top. This will dip down 1. For these corners, it's gonna dip down 1 as well. And just build trapdoors all the way around, going in and out, sort of creating a wave-like pattern. And for this bottom bit, we can actually make it a full block. My mistake, just because it looks a little bit better, a little more grounded. For the next layer of detail here, you're going to break these 2 side blocks here, replace it with polished andesite, put a button on those, and then in the middle here, we're just gonna have a stair. So repeat it on this side. Luckily, we only have 2 sides exposed on this entire tower, and just a little bit peeking through like that. Next up, you're going to have pretty much just cobble stairs facing inwards like that, and have a full cobble block on top. So you should end up with something like that. Next up, grab your strip spruce, and you're gonna build sort of exposed pillars peeking through this edge with the cobblestone here. So you're gonna build up 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're gonna repeat this another 2 times. So starting from when it gets exposed. So at this stair block, you're gonna go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then at this stair block as well, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're sort of gonna follow it in these mid gaps here. You're gonna build up until you get to the very top like so. So it's 1, 2, 3. And then you're gonna repeat what you have down here except upside down. So you're gonna have upside down stairs like so. And then the same here, you're gonna have a upside down stair. Since there's an odd gap here, we're gonna fill this up with cobblestone that should have been in the foundation. And you're going to put trapdoors on all 3 sides at the base of this pillar here. So you can do it just on one side there, and then on all 3 sides here. Next, you're gonna want fence gates going inwards like this, open it up. So they sort of act as wooden supports holding up this part of the tower. So you should get something that looks like that. I think it's a nice touch. But then for your next layer, you're going to have something similar to what we have here. We're going to have andesite in these edge blocks, and then an upside down stair now instead of a front facing stair. Like so, upside down, andesite, and we're not going to be doing the buttons because we are going to have additional buttons on the wooden part of the tower. Since this is a little bit exposed, we'll just do that for now. Next up here, the next 2 layers are actually very simple, so just get out your cobblestone. We're going to actually surround the entire tower here like so. Since the roof will only go probably until here, we're gonna leave it blank and just fill it in as we go. So just have a cobblestone ring like so, and then we're gonna go all the way around here with dark oak stairs and slabs. So on these edge blocks, we're going to do stairs, dark oak slab in the middle, and these little corners we're gonna do a slab and then continue all the way around. So slab in the corner, stairs on the edge of the sides there, slab in the corner, and continue all the way until you have a ring like that. Nice contrast. And then in these corners of the tower, you're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4 with your stripped logs like so. This is pretty much the outline for the wooden part of your tower. And now for this front side, this is the front of the building. You're going to move this dark oak trim actually up 1 block just because it will eventually conflict with the roof. So going like this, you're going to have one side that looks a little bit smaller, and then just fill that in with cobble. So the very first layer here, we're going to be doing planks, stairs in the middle, planks. So pretty simple here. For this front, you're gonna skip this design just because we're already raised 1 block. We'll just save it for the next layer. And then the same here, you're gonna have planks, stair, plank, plank, stair, plank. Simple enough. The next layer here, we're gonna be going with strip spruce. Have strip spruce here, a glass pane, strip spruce. Simple enough as well. Here, we're gonna start this pattern. We're gonna have strip spruce, glass, strip spruce, and repeat. Your next layer is rather simple as well. We're gonna just follow up here with some planks and then finish up the window by making it a 2 high. And finally, for your last layer, just simply run planks all the way to finish up this wooden portion. Like so. And now it is lacking some detail, but we're gonna get the roof fully done here and then come back and finish up the details for this wooden portion. So now for this trim, it looks a little bit complicated, but like all our other things, we're gonna be doing it 1 layer at a time. On the edges, we got upside down, connected with slabs. Simple enough. Here we're going to be doing upside downs like this on these side blocks, and just repeat the same like so. For your next layer, it is a little bit tricky, but we'll go through with it here. So on top of your slab you already have, you're gonna do another half slab, simple enough. And then for these upside downs, you're gonna be doing front facing stairs going out like that. So just make sure you don't have any gap. If you're facing this way, it's not gonna look great in the end. So make sure they're facing outwards like that. Almost forgot this. Do a slab in the middle and just repeat all the way around. So for your stone brick trim, you should get something that looks like that. And now let's start on the roof. Pretty tricky. I always have trouble with these wizard-like roofs. And again, a lot of this tower is inspired by Blonde Skunk, and he is fantastic at these types of roofs. So make sure to go check out his channel just in general for more detailed builds like this. So for the first layer, you're just gonna go around the spruce with dark oak planks like so. Just line it up. Simple enough. Full blocks like so. Next, you're gonna do the same thing, except on these edge blocks, you're gonna be doing stairs facing inwards like so. Oh, I almost forgot this. This should be a full block. And then these edges will be stairs, full block. And then fill in with full blocks. For your third layer, we're just gonna be filling in the gaps here on the corners. Not really going up in elevation quite yet. Now for the actual third layer, we're going to go around like this. Leave the corners empty for the time being. So you have kind of your base shape, the foundation shape here, just cut off the corners like so. And then you're gonna put dark oak slabs in the corners to sort of round it out. As well, you're gonna get your dark oak stairs, go like this. Front facing on all of these four sides, so technically you don't really need that block there. Next up, we're gonna sort of repeat this bottom here. Right here, we're gonna be doing stairs on the edges like so on these blocks, and then a full block in the middle, something like that. And then on the insides here, you're gonna fill it in the corners, bring it up one block, and then just fill this in as well. Okay, again, we're gonna be putting more blocks on top of here, so you don't actually need these if you don't want. Save some resources. So on your outer layer here, you're gonna build this up by one, build this up by one. So you should have this kind of shape. So on this outer layer, you're gonna be doing stairs like this. For the corners, we're gonna do full blocks. So you should have something like this. Now we're getting much closer to the top. For this part, it's a little bit tricky. You can kind of just have stairs facing inwards like this. Since we have such little space left, we don't really have the option to face it in all directions, if you know what I mean. So it really can only go out two ways. You can just really choose. We're gonna connect it up here with some full blocks, and then continue building up another two. Like so. And then at the tippity top of these, we're gonna be doing stairs going in like this. And then once you have one block left, you can really just build this up. Probably another two. I think three is a little bit too much. So there you have sort of your funky wizard tower roof. I'm still not the best at these, so if you do have any tips, let me know down in the comments below. It looks a little bit round, but towards the top, I'm trying to make it steeper, you know, so hopefully it looks all right. At the very top here, we're gonna cap it with a flagpole. So grab out your stone walls like this, just put one, and then a double fence for a nice flagpole. And then I haven't done much work with flags here, but I'm gonna do my best. So towards the front of the house, we'll have it flying this way. Just a nice simple like tri-colored flag like so. Maybe have this dip down one block, something like that. Very simple, very elegant. And then to finish off this roof, we're gonna just round it out with some trapdoors. Get your dark oak trapdoors out. At these awkward transitions, you can kind of see like there's certain blocks that look a little bit too steep, so we're gonna bring those out with trapdoors like this. And then the same thing down here, we're just gonna round it out with some trapdoors, the little chocolate bar trapdoor as everyone likes to call it. And you should get something like this. I think that adds a nice change in texture as well to the roof. And if you thought we're done, we're not done yet, guys. That is just the tower. We're not even done with that yet. So get out your stone buttons and your spruce fence gates. We're gonna finish up some detailing around the tower here. So underneath all these upside downs in the corners, we're going to be doing the same fence gate detail that we had before. And if you're building this in survival, I feel a little bit sorry for you, but I think this will be very worth it in the end. I love a good tower, a medieval looking tower like that. Around all these pillars here, you're gonna get your trapdoors. Build it up on all sides like so. And that is some pretty ample detailing if you ask me. One more little detail I forgot here, you want to get your buttons out. Just place these along the planks in the front like this. Adds a little bit of contrast, and we all know how much we love contrast in depth. Look at that, guys. Pretty much finished tower. Okay, let's look at it from this angle. There we go. Look at that tower, guys. There you have it. So now coming back around to the main house here, we're gonna finish up the roof to finally sort of bring it together. We're gonna be doing a steeper A-frame here, so come out 1 block from the very edge of this pillar. Same here. And you're pretty much just going to do upside down, full block, stair on top. You've seen me do this probably numerous times by this point. Very similar to our tavern design. There it is, the steep A-frame roof. Like so. Boom. So you should have a pattern like this: upside down, full block, front facing, upside down, and then at the top I cap it with a normal stair. And then on the other side, we can't really do that here, but we're gonna do as much of it as we can to sort of mimic it. Come out 1 block here with the stair, upside down, full block, front facing, upside down, full block, and then you have to stop there. So just connect this up like so, and now it looks sort of integrated into the tower. Now to finish off this trim, we're going to have smaller sloping arches rather than big arches like this, the big A-frame arch. So get out your slabs and your stairs. So on all these pillars, we're going to be doing an upside down. For this corner, we're going to be doing an upside down as well, like that. Skip this one, just these main pillars connected all the way down. We're going to be doing upside downs, and then in the corner as well. To fill it in here, we're going to be doing slabs in the corner, slab on top of this, and go all the way up till you reach the middle point. Put a slab on this as well and just connect it up. So you just want to repeat it on this side, put a slab in the corner there, and this is what you get for those nice sloping arches. Very shallow. And then fill in that little gap peeking through like so with some extra strip logs, and there you have it for your little roof trim. And now you may be wondering, Mario, what about this side? Well, this side is going to be a special case since we do have those campfires and the trapdoors acting as an overhang for the balcony. So we're going to skip it for now, and we'll work on that transition a little bit later. And we're just going to fill in the roof. So starting with this main portion, I think that's easiest. So we're just gonna follow the framework here, fill it in all the way. You guys probably know how to do this. Just line it up, go down across. Next layer, line it up, boom, 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 boom. And then you're gonna start transitioning into this tower. So as much as the tower is visible here, so we're gonna try and mimic the pattern of the tower as long as the top of it is visible past the roof. So here we're missing a smooth andesite, so we're gonna transition it like that. This layer, we're gonna have stairs running across, boom, boom, boom. Oh, we run into the tower. Here we're going to be having, you know, I ran into this issue and I'm like, why not mimic the tavern style there? We have those nice stone brick stripes cutting across the roof, so we're gonna have dark oak stripes, excuse me. So we're gonna have something very similar here. So where the stair is, we're gonna replace it with a full block. This is going to be a stair like so, and then this is going to be so this is going to end up being a full block, and then this will be a slab that just runs across like that. And now of course we did this with a 3-block gap, and this side is completely plain, so we're gonna repeat it right here. Since this goes right into the tower, we can't really get over the roof. This part we actually have way more roof over here, so we're gonna do it all the way across here. So get your slabs out like this. This should be a full block now to make it pop out one. A stair there, full block. At the tippity top here, you're gonna be doing a stair, full block, stair, full block, temporary here, stair, full block, and then this should be a stair at the very bottom. It's a little bit complicated since we don't have the roof to guide us, but I'm kind of doing things in a wonky order. So for the rest of the roof here, let's just fill it in, leave the top flat because, you know, we're already mimicking the style of the tavern. Let's just do something similar. Leave the top flat, fill it in to the best of your ability here. Run it into the tower, hopefully. Okay, this is going to be dark oak. Listen, dark oak full block. There we go. A little bit awkward of a transition, but that's okay. Stone brick stairs, run that down. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, we got some more exposed things here. So this is gonna have to be a andesite block right here. This is supposed to be a upside down cobble like that. And the inside is, let's finish the roof here. Let's see if that's actually exposed. This goes out like this. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Now swinging back around to the front here, you have these weird gaps. So let's fill that in. Just gonna be stone bricks running along like this. Just have it match, you know, the trim like so. There you have stone brick filled in all the way. Don't have any weird gaps. Take a final look, and that looks pretty good to me. So now all we gotta do is this balcony section, and then we can get to the nitty-gritty details, guys. Man, this tutorial is getting a little bit long, so let's speed it up. All right, we're gonna cap these two with dark oak slabs. Next up, get out your walls. These have a wall on each of these posts, fence on top of that. So have your campfires running along like so. The house is burning down. All right, splash it out. Splash it out, guys. We're gonna have some spruce trapdoors coming out like so. Boom, boom, boom. Oop, don't flip it. This is the toughest one. The corner. The corner is the toughest since you have nothing to place it on. Boom. Okay, nice. Trapdoors running all the way. Can we put one there? No, we can't. So just leave that blank, I guess. No, we'll get rid of it. I think the trapdoor works better than the fence gate there. Make it a little bit less flat here. We're gonna have dark oak stairs supporting under in these corners. Have dark oak slabs in the corners. Come out one with the slabs on either side of the stair like that. Upside down coming out to support it. Dark oak slabs underneath coming out one block on either side of the stair like that. And there you have it. Boom, boom, boom. And now for this roof. This wonderful, beautiful roof. We're gonna try and transition this a little bit better here. So let's have a stair there, and then let's actually curve this in. No, curve it in this way. So you have a little bit of a angle going in like that. Repeat it here. Ooh, very nice. Let's actually extend it out. Let's extend it out by one block. Curve it in there. And I can't believe I forgot, guys. This build doesn't have any windows. It also is missing a huge chunk over here. Let's fix that. Fill this all the way in. We're gonna have sort of a cross section here because I don't want stripes all the way up. So we have a little bit of a breakup there. Very nice. Let's add some windows. The bottom is all stone and like foundation stuff, so we need windows there. For the front here, just a simple one wide window. Just break this log. Get out of here. Shoo. All right. One window here. Fence upside down. Finish it up with a stair on top. Very, very nice. Very simple. Next up, coming along to this side, we're gonna have a window here. Boom. Shoo. Let's keep the stair there. The log. It kind of keeps the structure going. So we'll have that there, and we'll have one more window here. Have this here. This is like the only too tall window we have. Boom. There we have it. And we need a door coming out to this balcony as well. So let's get one of those going. There we go. All the white is like gone from this side. Okay. Details. Is it that time? I think it's that time, ladies and gentlemen. This is what the house is looking like with no details. I think that already looks very good just with all the depth we have. The tower. Oh man, I love that tower. The tower is like the only detailed bit right now. So starting with the bottom foundation here, before we're going to do trapdoors underneath like so, just adjacent to these upside down stairs. Hang a lantern there. Bam. Let's do the same here. Hang a lantern there. Bam. So you got a nice mirrored effect. Very nice. Some extra support for the second floor. Let's do the same here. Bam. Lantern. And that's the only thing we can really do for that. For the rest of these pillars, break it up even more. Sort of add some contrast. We got some more trapdoors. Trapdoors for days, guys. These things are a pain to craft since they give you like none. They give you two. But they are so much fun to build with. So good looking. So we're gonna do it all around here. Boom, boom, boom. We all love some trapdoors, even in this sneaky little corner. Let's do these universal details first. So adjacent to these upside down stairs on all sides, we're gonna be doing our little fence gate trick like that, supporting the roof. Boom. We're gonna do this one a little bit higher up like this. Let's do one more up here for good measure. Hook holding that up. This overhang section is kind of plain. Let's get out some stairs here. Let's kind of recreate something we have on the other side. So let's do upside down here, adding some support to this nice overhang. And then let's do the fence gates. Boom, boom. Stone buttons. Don't go overboard with these. Don't do it on the corners because you can't do it on, you know, both sides. You can't do it here. So don't do it on the corners. Just do it like this. Boom, stone buttons. It's a flower power time. All right, so let's do a little overhang, a little window shutter like that. Boom, flower box. Get a puzzle there. Let's get some support underneath. Cover that baby up. We hate a naked suspended flower box, so let's cover it up. Do our favorite flowers, you know, whatever order you want. Tulip for some color. Very nice. Ooh, the hanging plant. Let's do the hanging plant in a second, guys. Another flower box here. Similar thing. Let's do all white. I like that. A little bit of a window overhang here. Same shutter effect, but with the trapdoor arch. And let's do one more trapdoor for good measure here. Let's do a similar thing, except let's do the shutters going outwards. This is something I did in my Italian build. I think it works fine here. So theoretically, these should close on top like that. There you have it, a nice simple wooden shutter. I'm gonna do the fern. So this is a design I believe introduced by BOO, sort of with the floating flower pot, but I kind of did my own spin on it. I haven't actually seen his original, but I just know it was introduced by BOO, I believe. So we got something like this, a nice thing coming out of the ledge. Get an iron bar and then just dangle the plant there. Like so. It looks like it's sort of connected by a string there. The age-old detailing. We got some leaves. Let's do that really quick. Just spam some leaves here and there. Let's get some barrels out front too. A little barrel coming out like that. Yeah, let's do something like that. Any more nooks? I think we're good in terms of little nooks and hanging vine there. Make it a little bit bushier. Again, don't be scared to break certain leaf block or certain roof blocks as long as it doesn't show on the inside. Speaking of roof, we forgot to do this, didn't we? I was so busy getting ready for these sick details that I forgot to do the little fence. There we go. That looks much better. That was something we were missing. Here, don't be afraid at all to break some of these campfires because we just have so many of them. I think that's gonna do it. That looks pretty good if you ask me. And of course, it's the one thing I hate doing, guys. I don't hate it, actually. It ties a build together, definitely. But this one was definitely the most challenging. And that is finding a place for a chimney. And like every house has a chimney, every medieval house. Like it's kind of something you need to do. So to contrast everything, we're gonna hit it with some bricks. What I did here, I fitted in right at this block here. So this is gonna go all the way down. It's not completely exposed actually. So we're gonna run this all the way up. And then what I actually like to do here, let's add a little curve to it. Add a little curve. And then let's trapdoor that John up like so. That curve just adds a little bit of extra character there, so it's not straight. I like that. And then let's have a little more peeking through here. Let's actually get rid of you. Get rid of you. And then just have some stairs. Go ham here with a little brick on the ground peeking through. Just like that. It's not a big thing. It's kind of like a small hearth place. Let's bring it down one block. I think the curve feels too curvy right now. Let's do like that. Let's do it like that. Yeah, that looks much better in my opinion. But yeah, guys, that's gonna have to do it for today's tutorial. I apologize we aren't able to show an interior just because this is taking us so long. It's a very detailed house. So I hope you guys enjoy these more in-depth tutorials. It was a very detailed design, like I said. Lots of inspiration here from Blonde Skunk, Mythical Sausage, Reddit. There's just so much stuff going on here. We have the plant from B-dubs, but just in general, you know, always be on the lookout for new sources of inspiration, whether it be social media, just Google and all that, real life. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this house. I think it fit perfectly into some sort of medieval town or city. Even like right next to that tavern, I think would look so beautiful. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. Leave a like and a comment if you did. Tell me what you want to see next. I've been getting a couple suggestions here and there. So I definitely have a list of stuff prepared. So thank you guys so much. Remember to subscribe if you want to see some more awesome tutorials and survival content. And that's going to be it for me. I'll catch you all next time. Peace out. Goodbye.